In a world shattered by racism, riots, the death of Kobe Bryant, global pandemics, the death of the old bitch in a robe, child trafficking, the death of the Rock's dad, and murder hornets, stood four men brave enough to take on a task that not many could handle. One of the founding guys literally died through this journey. They go by James, DP, Audio Guru, and Ginger Les, and they are coming at you to bring a smile to your face. How long will DP survive life in a camper? What does James do that's so dirty in the bedroom? It went up his butt. Did Cody like it? Did the Audio Guru... Well, wait, no. He just drinks beer and looks amazing. So buckle up and prepare for this week's adventure of the Let's BS podcast.
Welcome back, bullshitters. We are back with another installment of the Let's BS podcast. DP, take it away.
Guys, I'm sitting on a beach right now.
You cocksucker.
Podcast by proxy.
Yeah, we're doing this one a little bit early. Just want to give you a heads up. So if there's any major topics that come up that we don't touch on this week, that's why. So anyway, let's get to some questions.
So where are you going there?
Oh, the Redneck Riviera, Myrtle Beach.
Nice.
Oh, remember Myrtle Manor?
Who?
Myrtle Manor?
Who is that?
The trailer park. It was like a reality trailer park TV show.
I did never watch it, but I know it was like with Honey Boo Boo and shit.
Yeah.
No, I did never watch it. Was it like skit or was it real? Like,
Yeah, I thought it was that time where I thought it was real, but then
you found out that
it was all fake.
So, I don't know how you guys enjoyed the Olivia story from last week, but this little asshole has done it again.
Wonder where she gets it from.
I blame her mother. Olivia got some crackers out, and Odin, the 1-year-old, was trying to get to him because he's a little lard ass and wants to eat everything. So Cassie tells her, hey, pick up the crackers so the baby can't get into it. Olivia looks her dead in the eye and says, "Not my baby, not my problem." And kept it moving.
Nice. I love it. I love that kid. She's great.
But anyway, let's get to some hard-hitting stuff. What's the best version of a potato? Is it mashed? Is it baked? Is it French fries? Is it potato chips? Is it hash browns? Is it hash brown casserole?
Twice baked potato.
That's good.
That's not a bad choice.
For me,
Can we mix it up and say the best version is a sweet potato?
Well, that's
do
not
we
a
still-
potato.
that's what I was going to ask that, but then I decided, wait a minute, all of these could be vodka. So even
That's
though I'm not
true.
a big vodka lover, I
Oh.
still think I'd
You
have to
used
pick
to
that.
be.
I was for a long time. Actually, I'm drinking it now, so never mind. I'm a liar.
Well, if we can't change it to a sweet potato, then I think the best one's definitely going to be waffle fries.
Ooh, from where?
Chick-fil-A.
You fucking right.
Pretty good.
The
are
Lord's French fries.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Had them last night.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I did too.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all went out to eat without me, didn't you?
No.
We're going to talk about this.
Speaking of drinking, what are you drinking over there?
Yeah, he's looking at me. So I made this drink tonight on the fly, and it was just pineapple vodka and Mountain Dew, and I didn't know what was going to happen with it, but it's pretty damn tasty.
I feel like
Not
it's
gonna lie.
something I should be drinking.
It's pretty good. It really is pretty good. It's like a tropical summer themed drink.
It sounds like you should have a mullet and rocking some Donald Trump swag.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a good look.
It's good.
Oh, I'm
I like
not
that
hating on
look.
it. I'm just saying that's what it,
I mean, no, it's a horrible goddamn look. But I mean, it's
hold on.
We're
I mean,
not having that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
thing. Good time to talk about our actual drink of the week.
It's
what I
the
was
middle of the
going
week, and we decided to be lazy. And I've been hearing about this stuff called Cutwater on other podcasts. So I went out and got some. We got the vodka mules and we got the Bloody Mary, spicy Bloody Mary.
Yeah, don't forget the fucking spicy.
Um,
God damn.
but James wasn't a
Wait,
fan.
just want everybody to know he says that while drinking the
Yeah.
vodka mule, not even the Bloody Mary.
Well, he had the Bloody Mary
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I literally opened the fridge, looked at the milk, and then glanced at Dustin, and then I said, "Hey, we're gonna toughen this one out."
And hey, I'll try the Bloody Mary one. I wasn't against that, but I wasn't trying to drink all of them on everything if I wasn't going to
Right.
stick with it.
I
But no, I
understand.
didn't care for the mule. What's your
The mule's
version?
fire.
What's the version you get, Tyler?
The premixed one?
Yeah,
Whatever
it's
you
like
bring
Cayman
over my
Jack.
house.
In a can, yeah, Cayman Jack.
And it's
Is it a can?
delicious.
It's like a little
That
bottle,
one's
I thought,
fucking
it-
good.
Well, they have a bottle
Yeah, they
too.
got.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then
The-
whatever that is,
The
that
cans
It's
are the
prepackaged.
large ones.
okay, yeah, those
Like
are good.
the
I just
22
this
ounce.
is a little different.
I imagine this one. I haven't had the mule yet, but I imagine it's not as sweet because it does say it has bitters and other things in there. That's
Would have been a great last week. Tried it with the berries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to touch on that one again here in a little bit once we crack it open because I've only had the Bloody Mary so far.
Well, it's
Yeah, I'm
fucking
working on it.
delicious.
It's-
I've had
it-
both.
the Bloody Mary is good.
Yeah, but the
Mule.
vodka mule has some spice to it too. I don't know how the fuck you guys are drinking it like that.
It's delicious.
I mean, it was the Bloody Mary was very good, but you guys got strong stomachs.
Do you think semen does
No, semen coats my. I mean, semen would coat. Semen would coat your
Well,
throat.
why don't you coat it?
I can't.
You owe Tyler like 6 blowjobs
Yeah,
at this point,
I know.
and you haven't paid up once.
Hey, that one guy said he'd take one away from me, so I only owe Tyler like 5.
Yeah, but we said that we weren't going to force him into it because you had a heavy pour.
Oh
we
yeah,
blamed it on you with
Yeah.
the mixing.
yeah.
You can't time travel, but Google will answer one question from 5 years into the future. What do you ask?
Do I die death by dicks?
what if you didn't
Do you-
die
Is
that
that
night
the
at all?
exact way you're typing it in?
Yeah.
Or with your name? Or
Do you think
just
it's? Do you think you're going to be like something that can be Googled by in 5 years?
Oh yeah.
like-
if I died by death by dicks, I think somebody's gonna come across that storyline.
Cody's whatever his version is of Florida Man. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was just kind of hoping that he was thinking that this podcast would be popular enough that
Well, that'd be good too.
he was semi-celebrity.
Oh,
you know, like
on
Kathy
air.
Griffin
Is on air. Oh,
or Kathy Griffith. I don't know which one it is. She sucks.
Griffin. Yeah, she's a coot.
Yeah.
didn't know where you're going there. It ended okay.
All right, Jim. What would you do?
Okay,
What are
so
you Googling?
Serious James wants to say something related to money, figure out who's going to win the Super Bowl that year or something, and make a bet off of it.
But what if it's the favorite? Then you're not going to make a bunch of money off of it.
That's fair. That's perfectly fair. Other than that, I would have to say, God, I would want to be evil with it. If I wasn't going to make money on it, I'd want to have fun. So figure out like if a good movie was coming out that year or something I could ruin the plot of.
Did you
What?
say ruin?
Ruin. He
That's
did.
the second
Y'all say
time.
y'all do this
He's-
again.
yeah.
Ruin.
Ruin. Is that just how you do it at Harvard?
Ruin. I have a little bit of a southern drawl. I'm sorry, I said
That-
ruin.
It doesn't sound southern.
That's not.
Ruin.
It sounds
Ruin.
proper.
I don't know.
It's ruined.
Ruin.
Ruined.
Ruin. No, that's okay. Fair enough. That sounds southern.
I think I'm just gonna Google how the world ends because I feel like in 5 years it's done.
Oh yeah, we're fucking.
I'm gonna figure out what ended it.
Yeah, I was gonna go similar. I was gonna say just
We're on the same wavelength today.
I was just gonna do 2020 just to see
Oh, how
no
it
more surprises for the rest of the year.
It
Come
just
on.
it just doesn't pop up on the internet like this is the year we do not speak of.
Yeah. Don't say it again. It's like
See how the
Beetlejuice.
election goes.
Yeah.
Get a head start.
On what? Moving?
Yeah, packing my bag. Assuming that people have opened their borders to us by then.
All right, guys. You come home, you open your door, and you find an unarmed burglar stealing your stuff. What's your move to assert dominance?
Cody's whipping out his dick. I feel like
No, I don't think I could assert.
See, my thing is, I think I would just start undoing my belt and my zipper and be like, "I've been waiting for this." Just kind of shock him a little bit.
Mama said it would happen like this.
Yeah. Cody.
That's probably all right. Start jerking him off.
him off, huh? That's
that's
asserting
asserting-
your
yeah.
dominance.
Just put him at ease. Yeah.
No, I could be
Hey,
like,
it
look,
looks like you're stressed out, bud. Let me hit this a couple.
Is it again? I'm gonna go back to Bert. Which did you all get the text? You might not have, but you two are in the text thing about he's got a new show coming out on Netflix.
Nah, I
I'm very
didn't get it.
excited. Anyway, but didn't he talk about that? Like he's talking about like there's a robbery or something unless someone can give a hand job.
I don't know.
Yeah, like he's in the bank and he's like, I'm gonna kill everybody in here unless somebody can. And it doesn't matter anyway.
No, it's
Yeah, be like-
somebody breaks into his home. It's kind of the same question.
Yeah,
we
is
had.
it okay?
And he's saying the person that breaks
Gonna,
in. is
yeah, it's
saying
gonna kill
they're
the family.
kill
Yeah. Okay, yes, it is.
Unless somebody gives him a
Semi.
Yeah. Well, I think he says just has to be a mediocre hand
I
job.
think it's a semi-tolerable.
Yeah, semi-tolerable.
Somewhat.
Either way, it wasn't even didn't have to be good. His point was that it was going to be left on him.
You know, if
Clicking that cup.
you know, if it's not like the immediate fear for my life, pull out legitimately my 9, then it would have to be again something to make them a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know what. Wouldn't go straight to Cody's go-to.
you jerk a dude off, he's gonna leave you alone.
Is he going to leave your stuff alone?
Yeah.
Or does he just live there now?
He just lives there, I guess. I just be like, Cody cometh, or Cody giveth, Cody taketh away.
Oh my god.
What's your worst shaving experience?
Well, remember we
one
talked.
comes immediately to mind. I think we
yours
may
is.
have.
Mine was shaving my sideburns.
Oh, your
Remember
dick burns?
My dick burns,
Huh.
and I cut. Yeah,
Mine is ass crack.
Oh. I thought you were gonna go with like the barber that fucking shaved your beard, but
Oh, yeah.
I guess you're going with real shaving here.
Yeah, like actual shaved.
your butthole.
I don't know that
Have you ever shaved your butt crack?
Uh-uh.
Don't. That hair is there for a reason. You think it's gonna
Sweaty.
save some cleanup,
Yeah.
by removing that hair down there? No, it's worth the extra time or the wet one that you have to use to get the shit unmatted. Literally, that hair is like lube. It keeps your ass from chafing. It's important. What's your worst shaving experience?
I don't know that I've really had one.
Did you ever have to shave in high school without?
I did a couple times, but that's not even my worst experience.
Oh, really?
No, I've got one that's real good. I think it must have been right after high school because I actually did have a beard. I was trying to grow it out, and it was getting there. It's pretty decent. Not what it is today.
Is
But
that the last time you shaved?
no.
For people who have never seen Tyler, he looks like Forrest Gump after the run.
He looks like Jesus.
Yeah, I'll accept that. But anyway, I was just trying to trim it up, keep it even, because it was growing out not equally at the time. And
On that.
I have this irrational fear of bugs and all.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I like where this is going.
I was in my bathroom trimming my beard and looked down, and a spider crawls out of the faucet. And needless to say, I jerked back real quick and definitely took a huge chunk out of my beard. So,
Like to where you had to shave completely?
yes.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I did have a bad experience. I've had to shave, not with like a clean shave, but down to just the lowest trimmer guard because I didn't know how to use the guards correctly and shave too much off. So that's probably the worst.
You can clone anyone, and they must do anything that you say until you die. Who are you cloning?
I'm going to clone myself.
That was my answer.
Make him go to work for me.
Yep, do everything I need done, and
yep.
I just chill.
Oh,
You guys are so smart.
What were you gonna do, Cody?
I guess we could hang out together while our clones are working.
Yeah, exactly. We can do whatever the fuck we want. We're getting a paycheck.
How'd y'all think? And you thought of it so quick.
That one was on the spot. I didn't even
Yeah.
have it ahead of time.
Yeah. I don't know. James, what do you got? Give me a sec.
well, I don't guess I ever really thought about now how much I think about money because I haven't been like this forever. But after I got fucked by multiple big corporations, I've said it several times here. I'm not ever getting held hostage by one job again. Like, if I was going to go with myself, then that motherfucker would be like, I forgot about my twin brother who's just as awesome at sales. Come in and help me. But some multiplicity thing going on. But
Yeah.
So you would clone yourself and then both of you work?
yeah, I enjoy.
God.
Look, I've said this before. Y'all are saying that, and the whole time I'm thinking, man, I feel that's why I said awe, because I feel bad for y'all. Because like I said, I like my job. I
it's
like
not
going
that
to
I
my job.
dislike going to work. It's the fact that
You have to.
it would be awesome to have the choice of
Not going to fucking
Yes,
work.
I'll give you that.
at 5 o'clock in the morning when my alarm's
that's-
going off.
yeah.
I don't want to do it. Not
Yeah.
fuck it. Hey, clone, get your ass to work, buddy. Today's your day.
Plus, if they have to do anything you tell them, I mean, you could make them work all the overtime.
That's one good thing about my job is no one wants to work the overtime, so we just don't do it.
Oh man, I don't know. Can I get a clone of a like Sports Illustrated model or something, like Kate Upton or something? Like, I'd be all right
That's
with
where I
that.
thought you were going to go with.
Yeah,
Like Usain Bolt. He was in the athletes
no,
edition.
not like Kate Upton, like that path.
Okay.
Holly Bill, the hell's her name? I can't think of really.
Holly
super-
Berry?
No, she's hot, but no, younger and hotter. Anyway,
No, I'm probably doing. They got to be a living, of course.
I don't care.
I mean, if we can bring back dinosaurs with their
We
DNA.
could do that.
You can't because they're not real.
But what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'd probably bring back like. Not bring back this. I'm going on the wrong. Probably somebody famous, like Minshew. I'd fucking or Manning.
And then just have them do whatever you want them to do.
Yeah, just come hang out with me.
I thought,
But you're not getting the real one. You're getting like the dumb version. That's just kind of your little slave.
Yeah, but I could still
Wow.
get some. I mean, if
we don't use that word.
Well, he would
Dumb
technically
Workers
be your
with
slave.
workers with jobs.
He
No,
would
wait,
techn-
that's not right. Prisoners with jobs. There we go. That's closer.
Well, I mean, not necessarily even getting paid.
yeah, he might not be getting. Paid.
I thought he was going to say himself too, but then I immediately
That's totally
realized that wouldn't work because I feel like he'd be afraid that his clone's dick would be bigger than his.
I feel like it's an exact clone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be scared of my dick.
So speaking of Cody's dick, if you had to wear a badge that described honestly your bedroom performance, what would yours say?
I'm going with enthusiastic. I mean, I'm usually pretty happy about it when it's going on. So
Tyler, you're thinking awfully hard over there.
Yeah, I had mine. I was just thinking it's a pretty good answer for James. I like that enthusiastic.
I really
It
thought
covers
James
it
was going to
both.
be like over pleasing or, too good or something like that. Mine was going to be disappointing, but I try hard.
It's a lot to put on a little badge.
I didn't say the little one.
I think I'm just gonna go with meh.
7 of 10 might do again.
Perfect. 5 out of 7.
There you go,
3 out of 5 stars. Would recommend.
Cody.
Mine, it'd probably be like quickest draw in the West, or I don't know.
Draw.
Quick draw. They just call me quick draw. I don't. Yeah, I can come faster than anybody in this room.
Speaking of, if masturbation became a competitive sport, what would be some good team names?
So, is this a team sport?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yep.
I mean, it'd have to be.
It's now a team sport. But you're only jerking yourself off. You're not jerking your teammates off.
Cody's out.
It's kind of like the Ryder Cup. You do your own job, but
So
the
just
points
like
go
total
together.
Points. Yeah, I got you.
Good team names. Let's see.
I'm gonna go with off better than me.
Because no one beats off better than me.
Exactly.
That's a good
Touche.
one.
I don't know if I can top that. Mine's not going to be good. So
I'd probably stick with the quick drawers. That might be my new fucking motto, boys.
Gonna change out Cooter Russell to quick draw.
Quick draw.
He got
Quick
you.
draw 92.
he's going to have to change his gamer tag.
What about you, Dustin?
Yeah.
I don't know, like the Jerk Gurks or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I was really hoping Cody would have something really good to say.
Nope. The quick drawers was good.
Yeah. You're just using it for everything. Tyler, you could be like the handbreakers.
The handbreakers.
Yeah. The emergency brake. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
You tried to kill us.
All hands on deck.
Dead.
Ooh, you do the doorknobbers. Remember off of,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The white knucklers.
Yeah, the white knucklers. That's a good one.
All right.
I'll throw mine in here that I suggested earlier. So, we know that if it's a drug, usually it has some kind of intended side effect. And most of us have probably heard of some weird side effects. You see the commercials, and it's basically like, do I really want to take this drug because my life is going to be that much more miserable, like anal leakage or just whatever.
Right. Yeah, it keeps you from dry eyes, but
it might cause heart attacks. So,
your asshole leaks forever.
Yeah. So my question is, what if they had like a cool effect? Okay, it doesn't give you superpowers. It's not forever lasting, but what would be a cool or just like a really weird side effect that isn't something that is already out there? Like Red Bull gives you wing, like kind of.
I really can't believe that no one has sued them over that, like jumping off something and being like, "That's false advertising."
Don't they say it does not actually give you wings or cannot?
Yeah, they do.
Bullshit?
I think somebody did try to sue them.
Yeah,
I feel like that should have been done.
Yeah,
it would be too easy.
But like I'm talking, not necessarily like superpowers, but
like may cause your dick to grow 7 more inches or something.
Yeah,
see, but I mean, the only problem with that is
when you already have 7 inches, it just gets too much.
Yeah, 14
no,
12 is good.
7 is too much.
I mean, at that point, the drug would be prescribed for its side effect. I mean, that's how Viagra
fair.
was invented.
Yeah, see, I was trying to
was actually, I think it was
like heart.
Yeah, it was like a blood thinner or something for heart, and
Just made you hard.
The number one side effect was
give you a hard dick.
So therefore, it immediately became prescribed for that, not the original intention of the heart medication. So
wouldn't anything that had a good side effect turn into the medicine for the good side effect?
Right, it usually does. That's my point.
Yeah, no, I'm saying so you can't really answer this.
It is hard to answer that.
Well, let's just pretend it doesn't, Tyler.
Well, maybe it just wasn't.
Or I guess we could be trying to invent a new drug, and it just happens the same way, where it's an unintended side effect.
It's a blood pressure pill, but it also
makes you better at poker. Like
yeah,
something random. I don't know. Weird question, I guess.
I mean,
it gives you a straighter smile.
There you go.
Makes you not as scared of large penises.
I think that's called Xanax.
I can't do Xanax. Last time I took a Xanax, I blacked out.
What's the problem?
Well, I did. This is how I was awoken.
How were you awoken?
I
didn't know awoken was
new word. Look it up. No, apparently I laid in the floor and just started jerking off.
Blacked out?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I guess that was right before, but I don't remember that part. Like I don't remember like 3 hours.
Who stopped you from jerking off?
Trisha.
Oh, well, I mean,
should be pretty quick.
At least
then,
it wasn't. Yeah, quick draw. At least it wasn't like at school locker room or something.
I want to know
Blaine's graduation.
I want to know if this is how the cum got on the floor that you stepped in.
This seems
no,
like
he said he just comes in the floor.
No, it had to start.
True.
At some point, he had to be like, "Hey, that's a good place to put it."
That's normal. I don't care what you guys say. I got hardwoods.
I don't think
Easier to clean up. I mean, people were probably wondering, is he coming on carpet or is he coming on hardwood?
I don't think anybody was thinking that.
I think they were all just thinking, God, that's fucking gross. So I'm going to throw another story at you guys. I asked permission from these people, and they gave me permission, but they said not to use their names.
Of course.
So I thought that was fair. They're avid listeners, good friends. And we were having a going away party for some other friends that were moving, and we were all sitting around drinking, and we were playing Never Have I Ever. You know, pretty popular party game. and someone brought up, never have I ever tried anal. And this couple drinks, and they've been together forever. I mean, like, from the beginning of time. And we're like, there's no way that y'all have been together for like 15 years at this point and never stuck it in her butt. And he says, no, she says, we were going to once, but he got scared. So I'm thinking...
There's this story. I've heard this story before.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. All right, I'm not going to use names either. Okay, but
Yeah.
it's going to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he never lived it down. he got scared because, from what I understand, she was going to stick it in his butt. Not
Oh.
they mistook anal as in he was the receiver.
Oh, no. And he said, and
She outed him right
she
there at
added-
the table
Oh, God.
in front of everybody, including someone that we all know in this room, Matt Kazar. So if you can imagine
Oh God.
how he handled
His
that.
reaction was very political and sensitive.
God, I want to hear his reaction. Matt,
Me
if you
too.
could, yeah.
Matt, definitely. If
Post a video of your reaction to that. You know the story. Just send us a little snippet. You can do it on the group or the page or even
don't care if it's
DM it.
message,
yeah,
yeah.
private
You
message,
can DM
anything.
it
We
to
just-
us. Just send it
We
to
gotta
me.
see this.
I gotta see it.
But
Hey.
you know this party.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's good.
Just say we said last week's episode. I don't know, maybe breaking the fourth wall here. Hadn't posted yet, but we talked about the contest. We talked about reposting your favorite episode. You're going to hear that last week, I guess, by the time you hear me say this.
Yeah.
That was confusing as shit. But anyway, I would love to know for listeners, again, if you want to DM us, that's fine. But I would love it if it became a little bit of a thread in the group or the page. I would love to know what your favorite moment is from our podcast. Like what story you liked the best,
Or maybe you guys start answering some of these questions that we just bullshit about
Yeah.
and have conversations amongst yourself. And hell, we'll chime in too, because I'm sure that y'all can come up with better shit than we can. We're idiots. Except for James. He's,
Yeah,
you
plus
know,
they're not
he
put on
goes-
the spot either.
he goes,
You-
that's
you
true.
can think
this
about
is
it.
harder. This is hard sometimes. We may know a little bit ahead of time what some of these questions are, but it is hard to
A
come
lot
up
of
with some
times I
these
just
answers
spring
on the
this shit on
spot.
you guys.
Yeah.
It's just easy. It's getting fucking
Cody,
easy.
I don't even think you've said 20 words this whole episode.
Cody's sitting on his tongue.
He was like,
right
"What are you
now.
talking about?
It's-
Quick draw."
It is hanging out of his mouth.
I've wanted to say so much, I just haven't.
Why not?
Because I was really into that Matt Kazar story.
Well, go ahead. Talk
What do you
some
got?
I don't know. I just
Have
want to
you-
see that video.
Never have I ever tried anal, Cody.
No,
Cody,
no,
Cody
no.
feels your pain. He can relate.
So let's go a little bit more gentle. Let's go on the lighter side of life.
Yeah, please.
There's now a nightclub, and it, instead of having strippers or go-go dancers or anything like that, it has shelter animals there that you can play with and adopt. What are you going to name it?
Okay, so this is also slightly a real thing. There's legitimately a bar that, like, you go drink at the bar and you can chill with
Yeah, but
pets
this is
from...
a nightclub.
Okay, almost the same thing. Pets and pints?
Not bad. That's more of a bar, but acceptable.
Right.
Pole dances and pets?
Heavy petting.
Well, hey,
Petting's
I
good.
like it.
Club Rescue.
All
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
that's respectable.
It almost like bar rescue. I think that's a show.
I know, that's exactly what I was fucking thinking. And it's just
Talbot-
fucking... Yeah, hey,
Talbot-
I love that fucking show.
It's a good Sunday morning hangover show.
It is. It is.
We got.
All those are pretty decent. I don't know. I mean, just trying to think of some way to spin bitches.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Bitches squared or
pints and pussy?
something.
Could they just be okay?
There could be cats, I guess. That would be a horrible place, but
Cocks hang out.
True.
Because like a rooster. But there's probably not a lot of...
I don't know a lot of people adopting roosters, bro.
I mean...
I have a friend who literally rescues animals, and I don't think she's ever rescued a chicken.
Pussy Palace.
That's
ooh, Cooter's Pussy Palace.
Cooter's Pussy
Or
Palace.
Quick Draws Pussy Palace.
Hmm.
But instead of girls, it just says cats.
Hell yeah. I like it.
Tyler, you almost look disgusted over there.
I got nothing.
Pause.
All right, hey,
Did-
hey, we're going for it right here, Tyler. Tyler's actually going to try.
I would love to have one, but
I'll grab you
I
one,
can't
I'll grab you one.
I need a
All right.
refill.
So did you try it, Tyler?
Yeah, I just cracked open the Moscow.
No, the vodka mule. They're not the Moscow
sorry,
mule.
the vodka mule. Yeah, I really like it.
I do
It's
too.
definitely not. It's not sweet at all, but
No,
that's not a bad thing.
It's a lot more ginger than your normal.
It's not. It's. I can't say that it's as refreshing.
Too
Right.
much
Per
ginger
se?
is never a good thing, though.
But it is.
Ginger's
It's
so
very drinkable.
fucking mouse.
Very,
It's very
It's good.
drinkable.
It's good.
So that burn that I'm feeling is
It's
the
ginger, yeah.
Okay. All right, I didn't know that.
that tracks.
So
Dustin, what do you think of it?
I think it's good. I mean, it's not your normal. I think the reason they call it a vodka mule is because it does not taste like a Moscow mule. It's
Oh,
not as
unique
sweet.
thing?
It's a little different. Tyler, you had a question this week.
Yeah, I got a couple of questions.
Oh.
We'll mix them in. I'll give you one right now. All right. Who is an actor that played a villain so well that you hate any other character in any other show or movie that they play?
Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter.
That's a good one. I actually, in looking at this question, saw that role actually caused him to get divorced.
Really?
His wife was too terrified of the character.
Wow.
and
Lucky
was,
for him.
was determined. She was convinced that he couldn't
From a
portray that well without having
from a
something.
divorce expert.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Good for him.
I gotta get into acting.
You don't need help.
So I don't know that there's any, which I know that is specifically your question, but I don't know that there's anybody that I've ever seen as a bad guy that I've ever just like, oh, I can't take them in this character. But typecasting is a very real thing in the acting world. I literally read an article today about Trisha's favorite subject, Harry Potter, about the guy who the kid,
Daniel Radcliffe.
yeah, Daniel Radcliffe,
And
the
his juicy
character.
asshole?
No, that was not the moral of that story. But basically saying
what it
he's
says.
doing all of these other roles, trying to get out of that Harry Potter, typecast.
That's what the Cards Against
Yeah,
Humanity
but
thing says.
that's not what I was getting at all.
I know,
like, it's
but-
not even. It
I
could-
gotcha.
The completely
got?
different
Who you got?
character.
But it's going to bring into something else. I'll touch on it right now, and then we'll get back to it. So mine's actually, I forget the dude's name.
That helps.
Yes.
The guy who played Candyman. The guy with the hook. Do you remember? I can't remember
I
his
think
name.
I know who you're talking about, but I'll verify real quick while you're
But
telling your
he's
story.
he's played in a bunch of other movies, and I fucking hate him.
Just
There's
because
one where
of
he
that?
was a cop. He was supposed to be like a good guy. I fucking hated him because of that.
Because you're so scared of him?
Yeah, it scared me so bad. But there's a new. This goes against the whole cuties thing, but my subscription isn't up until next month.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you're Netflixing as much as you can.
no, I do The Devil All the Time.
I've heard that this is such a good show or movie.
Holy fucking shit! The first 20 minutes, it's Tom Holland, the guy who plays Spider-Man.
Right.
He's in it. I won't give any details, but I want you guys to watch it so we could maybe talk about
The
it.
camper doesn't have internet.
So, how is this relevant? Who is the character that's
Robert Patterson.
His name is Tony Todd.
Yeah.
Candyman is.
Oh, so it is. Is it the same as Candyman?
No, he was saying he's giving you two examples.
I'm giving you
okay.
two examples. I'm saying it's funny you brought that up because it changed. Because I like Robert Pattinson. I like Twilight. Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah. I like Twilight. He was in Harry Potter. I loved him. This his character is so fucking evil.
Another one is Tom Hardy. He plays such a good bad guy that it's hard to see him in a good guy role.
Alfie.
But Alfie,
Yes.
the bad guy in The Revenant.
Yeah.
But I do hear he's going to be a good guy. Heard he's the new 007.
He's a bad motherfucker.
It's far from decided, but that he's a strong replacement.
Well,
candidate,
I heard
yes.
today that it's like he's
He's so
pretty well
fucking good.
He's
dude.
so little.
I was hoping they were going to do
He's
Iris
so
Elba.
fucking good.
Change it up a little bit.
One of my favorite movies is called The Drop. It's one of the ones that I don't even think it went to theaters, but dude, he's so fucking good in everything he plays.
As long as you can understand him.
Yeah, he was so good in fucking Peaky's. God,
Peaky Blinders.
Yes.
oh fuck.
Yeah, it's a good show.
All right, we're
What was yours?
Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Well, what was mine?
I don't know.
Everybody let me go.
Usually the person that asks the question doesn't answer them because they're hard.
Well, that would be the easiest ones to answer because you know the question so far ahead of time.
Yeah,
Dustin.
but I don't.
Quit being a slacker.
Listen here, fucking nerd.
No, I actually had two as well. One of them, I'm just not sure if anybody's gonna know who it is. I don't know. Do y'all watch Breaking Bad? Have y'all seen
Yes.
it?
Yep.
Oh yes.
All right.
Are you talking about the
Todd, Jesse
yeah.
Plemons,
Yeah.
that one for sure.
You read the same list I did.
But then second from that, I would say Ramsay from Game of Thrones.
But I've never seen him in anything else. That's the thing. You know, I feel like he's always just going to be Ramsay Bolton.
Yeah. Oh
He's
yeah.
in other stuff. I can't think of
Not
it.
that I've seen. I don't watch that British bullshit.
To our 0 British listeners, keep it that way. No, just joking. I love the.
Yeah, your accents are the best.
I know.
Well, besides
Howdy,
Just about-
mate.
Cody, you can't say that.
howdy, mate.
Howdy, mate.
No.
What?
That's English.
That's going to
Is
get you
it?
smacked.
Is it someone in Texas that's pretending to be British?
I'm not good at accents. Never mind.
I thought it was Australian.
That Australian. That's
That-
exactly what that was.
Yeah,
It
that's,
wasn't good either, but
But you knew it.
All right, guys. Would you rather have no AC in the summer or no heat in the winter?
Fuck that. No winter.
No heat in the winter?
No. The zero heat in the winter.
I gotta have heat in the winter, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
I'll find ways to stay warm.
But I mean, that means fire's gone too.
I wasn't talking about fire. I
Oh.
More clothes?
was talking about humping.
Oh. You can't fuck in the cold. What's the coldest you've ever? Never mind. Go ahead.
Taking off more clothes in the cold would suck.
that is true.
It's hard to get.
Yeah.
It's hard to get 3 inches of dick out of 4 inches of clothes.
But also, you see people when they're like the closest to hypothermia, they say skin to skin contact is.
I've seen Without a Paddle.
I love that movie.
Me too.
That's such a good
Unfortunately, I do. Too.
I was
I
talking
love
about the not at the Opry, but that's a whole nother story.
We weren't naked.
That's true.
It
I
was
think
just
I'm going with no air conditioning. I'd rather have heat in the summer.
movie. Yeah. I don't think you could.
Or heat in the summer. I'd rather have heat in the winter for sure.
yeah.
I could deal with the heat better than I can deal with the cold.
I hate sweating. I hate sweating with a passion, but there's not much.
But it don't make you shake, bro. You get so fucking cold, you start shaking.
It hurts.
It fucking hurts. I mean, you can always just drink more water, sweat that shit back out.
I don't know. You get so hot, you have a heat stroke. You might start.
No,
shaking.
but that's what I'm saying, though.
God damn it, Tom.
You could die either way though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
I
There's
hate-
risks.
would you rather?
It's rare that you get your hand gets so hot that your finger falls off.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like because you
It would
can't.
hurt
There's
more.
just not much you can do when you're that hot. You can't just take off more clothes and that necessarily fix it. Because I have spent many a nights with fucking boxers on, not being able to sleep because I'm sweating. I'm so fucking hot.
trying to paint-
I would rather have air
Are you trying to paint
conditioner.
a picture for the lady?
But I can
listeners?
put more clothes on. I can do physical activity. I can fuck and warm up a little bit.
Hey, can you play porno music?
That's
behind
what. Yeah.
James?
I can now.
Whatever.
It's just for fun, for funsies.
Well, since James is talking himself up, I'll,
We bringing them down?
No,
these are
no.
my favorite times.
no,
That's
au contraire.
facts.
I'm gonna we'll keep building them up here.
Remember that time that James punched that guy?
We covered that last week.
Well, I was just gonna say we're.
We're not bringing him down.
I know he punched him.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right,
he
he
broke
won
his
the fight.
jaw.
No,
He broke
you
his
gotta be
hand.
careful what you say. James is a lord now.
Oh,
It's
Lord,
true. I own property in Ireland.
you bought property?
No, wait, Scotland. One of the lands.
You've got so much fucking money, you don't even know where you bought property. That sounds like someone I'm
I have,
How
a,
much did that
I have
go
a
for?
married to a
certificate.
relation.
How much did that go for?
Like $50.
How much land did you buy?
It's literally
A
like
rock?
No, legitimately, it's you own land, but the whole point is it's like
an
a
adopt a
conservation
highway.
thing. You donate, they plant a tree, but there's a plot of land that you own, and then I mean, I have a certificate, like
That's
legit.
like naming a fucking star.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
man.
did you buy a star?
No, I didn't buy a star.
Why? With your telescope, you could look at it and shit.
I mean, that's
What?
true, but
I mean, like
guys, I'm a romantic. If I'm gonna name it, I'm gonna name it for a girlfriend or something. I'm not buying it for me.
Tiffany.
No, I did date a Tiffany. Y'all gave me shit about it then too.
That's why I said it. Not because of your sister.
Anyway, your other question, Tyler.
What's your trick to getting the last drop of pee out of your dick before you put it back in your pants?
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Cody walk out and fucking
Yeah, I don't,
pissed
bro.
all over his pants.
Well, maybe you should listen to some of these tips.
Cody usually pisses on his shirt because his shirt hangs further
Yeah,
than his dick.
it does. The panic that sets in. Oh,
And his other four fingers.
No, it's definitely just one good firm shake.
In
You
the
know,
fi-
just rolling.
Is it effective, or is that that's the extent you?
That's
the
all the
effort
effort
you
I
put
put
in.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's effective enough that it doesn't get on the outside of the
Right,
pants.
it just hits the boxers.
Yeah,
and not the,
maybe just one little dribble.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am as well.
I don't know that I have a good answer to this, but this is kind of weird that you brought this up because it reminds me of something I was
James-
thinking of yesterday.
Your answer is irrelevant. You sat down to piss.
I mean, hey, if you want to rest, at my house, I will for sure.
Like always.
No, not always, but I mean, like in the middle of the night, yes. When I get up in the morning, I'm still fucking trying to wake up, yes. Like if I'm drinking beer and I'm just going back and forth.
What if you have
between-
morning wood? Or are you too old now?
Well, I mean, you have to sit. I mean, if you do anything other than sit, it's not
No.
going to the fucking
Bullshit.
toilet.
no,
I
you bend
bet.
it
How you
down.
putting it in the toilet?
Yeah, my
sometimes I
dick
just
must have better muscles than y'all's. I can't bend mine down like that.
Well,
I'm
you
saying
lean
if you're
too.
sitting down.
You sit down. You
Like
it's
that-
it's pissing right in your face.
Yeah, bro, you
lean
get
forward.
creative with
No,
it.
you just lean forward.
You get to stay real back from
Why
the
can't you
toilet.
lean forward more effectively standing
Because
up?
my dick is still angled like this. If I'm standing up,
He's pointing up.
you know, if I'm leaned like that, it's going into the toilet. Shit. I'm
Yeah, and then
shaking
you
this
push.
thing. Not that much, bro.
Send me a picture of your dick in the morning.
I would
I can-
prefer not to do that.
It's for research.
Anyway, I was legitimately thinking about this. So, like,
I do
you
a
had to-
handstand,
you ever
by
had
the
to-
way.
Ever had to piss a lot, and you sit there and you piss, and then you're like, all right, I'm good. But then it's like you've drained all the piss, and your shit shuffles a bit. You fart, and then you're like, oh shit. Then you got to piss some more.
No,
No, I have.
I'm not.
I can't say
That
My
good
plumbing's
enough
not
fart.
that way.
Yeah. Like just thinking I'm good, about ready to.
Now I've had the piss where it feels so good it gives me the tear in the eye. And then I've also had the piss like I'm done peeing,
Mhm.
but it still kind of feels like I'm peeing and it feels good. Like I'm still just trying to force it out. I don't
Do you
know.
get the burning?
No.
That's
Oh,
it's like kidney stone.
Yeah.
Well, I've had that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never had one.
You ever had like the
You remember that
paralyzing
day.
piss, like when you have legitimately waited too long to piss, and it fucking hurts to walk.
Oh yeah.
Like I've got just from as many times as I've been in the movies, I'm like, no, like I'll go out, have a couple beers before the movie, have a big ass Coke during the movie, and then I'm not
piss in the
getting
cup.
up to. No, I'm not an animal. Not getting up to miss the movie, and by
Or
the
you
time
could
the end
piss
of the
in the
movie is over,
popcorn,
like it
and that's-
literally hurts to what.
I mean, that's
I've
more
pissed
of
in a
an,
bottle. in
that's
the
more
movie theater.
We've
animalistic.
heard at a concert, and then you spilled it on you. I
that's more
remember the episode.
animalistic if you piss in the popcorn. At least the cup you can put the lid back on.
Or you just fucking hold it and then go to the bathroom.
Hey, I'm glad you guys brought this
It
up.
was so much easier going to the movies before I started drinking
Mm-hmm.
because that is a real issue now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to agree at least on that part of it.
Yeah.
Hey, what were you gonna say, Cody?
No, like how do you sit all the way back? Like when you're taking a shit, do you sit all the way back on the toilet, in the middle, or like towards the edge?
No, I turn around so I can put my head down on the back of the toilet.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
really?
how would you pull your pants down?
Oh yeah, that couldn't work. Anyway.
You just take them off.
Yeah.
Oh well, I've been having this problem
You,
at
you
work.
can eat a bowl of cereal there.
No. Stop interrupting.
think
I
we
want to hear this
harmonized
story.
there, by the
You've been
way.
having a problem at work. Go on.
Well, I don't know if it's my position, if I've changed that
Have
position.
you been leaving shit on the toilet?
No,
On the seat.
I keep pissing on the back of my pants.
Well, you said that the other day.
Yeah.
The
Because you're not
piss
hanging
comes-
low enough. You're pissing through the crack between.
You got to
the
push
seat.
that sucker down.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. But what if it won't push down?
Then lean forward.
Okay. That's uncomfortable to take a shit.
Get your nose over your toes, man. It's like
Okay.
running backwards.
Yeah. But no, it left a big old water spot, and I walked out, and they were like, "So, you been playing in the water?" I was like, no.
Yes, I have.
No, it's my ass brags. or
No, when I
whatever the hell
said
it's,
no.
butt brags.
It's definitely not pee that came through under the toilet seat.
Yeah, anyways.
I'm gonna go make that roast beef now, boss.
Yeah.
All right, we've done this in the past, and I think it was kind of fun, where we answer for each other
Okay.
on a question. Let's say that we died and we're reincarnated as an animal, but your reincarnation is based off your personality. So, what do we think each other would be in reincarnation? Does that make sense?
Dustin, you're a cat.
I was afraid you'd fucking say that. Tyler, you're a sloth.
I knew you were going to say that.
Cody's the gerbil that gets shoved up a dude's ass.
God damn it. Why not gonna be that guy?
I love he didn't deny it. He was just like, yeah, damn it. Why am I
What
that
is
guy?
James?
Oh,
A squirrel.
Always looking for a nut.
Yeah, and fidgety as fuck. Never sit still. If you were to run over James, I guarantee he would go 3 or 4 times across the yellow line
I'm the
before you would
most-
decide where he's going.
Coked at non-drug user probably there is.
A non-drug
squirrel
user.
fits,
That
I
is
guess.
decent. I don't know if that's the best answer, but on the spot, that is decent.
I'm a fucking
Why I gotta be a sloth?
dude. Like,
I love we're both disappointed with our answer.
I just... Have you ever seen Zootopia?
Hey, in all fairness, I thought we were answering this question for ourselves, and I was going to say sloth.
And I was going to say cat. Because I'm an asshole. I would totally be the cat that would push your drink off the counter. I wouldn't shit in my litter box. That's for damn sure.
They're smarter than dogs. I mean, they don't eat their own shit.
How do you know?
I've never seen a cat eat its own shit.
You don't walk a cat.
Yeah, but they got easier access.
You don't know what they're doing in that box.
Well, I mean, you clean the poop out. Cats don't eat their shit, man. Dogs are dumb.
Dogs are so cool.
Cats are better.
Cats are better.
They stink.
Meow.
All right. I feel like this is a tough question. You guys might disagree. If you could only choose one thing from the 90s to keep, what do you choose?
Cody.
Thanks, man.
What?
He's not from the 90s, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, what?
Oh, yeah. 89.
I wouldn't have kept them.
Oh.
The fucking innocence of the world, man. Well, I feel like
You're
maybe
so
it's because the internet.
You are.
Dun, dun.
I was thinking the music.
Yeah, that's exactly
I
what
like
my
the
answer
music,
was.
But y'all know I'm not.
Or the
Again,
TV. Like, you get Friends, you get...
Seinfeld.
The
Seinfeld?
80s were just like
Fresh Prince.
a few short memories ago. And like the
Cosby's.
cocaine from then, probably. That sounds good.
The style has come back.
Oh, yeah, fucking tell me.
Pogs.
Short shorts, mom jeans, tall white socks. Yeah.
Vibrant colors, pit vipers, which
that
I
was
need
more
mine.
80s, though.
I need
It
those
was
back
early
before I go to the
90s
beach.
probably.
Pit Vipers.
The
What are
ones that
those?
my sunglasses that you were wearing.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
those before I go back to the before I go
got
to the
you.
beach.
Don't let me forget.
Those are awesome.
What would you?
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm going to go a little bit different again here.
You gonna go memories?
Bill Clinton.
No, I mean, the memories are there. I'm going to go...
You
I'm
lose
gonna,
them. You only choose
keep
one.
my childhood lack of responsibilities.
Aw.
Oh, so
See how it
I don't
feels?
think you can say that.
no, 100%
What did you
not.
say?
Lame.
He said,
Oh, I really thought you
Serious.
said.
No, I said you're always so deep. You're serious.
"Oh God."
I'm a funny guy. That's the weird part.
See, I
Funny
don't know.
ha-ha.
That's
Oh!
Yes.
see, I don't know. Actually, I take that back. I'd probably bring back the attitude. I'd probably bring back '90s wrestling.
Oh, God damn it. God.
No, I really would. Come on, dude. That your boy's in there era.
Yeah, he never went away, unlike Bret Hart. So, recently got back onto TV, like real TV. Was just streaming. Camper doesn't have internet, so
Does it have satellite though?
we do have satellite. Bought
Nice.
a tailgater, so I
Nice.
can take that son of a bitch anywhere I want to go.
Man, must be nice to have all the money.
I bought it from an old dude that his wife died, and he doesn't do trips anymore.
Shout out.
I totally raped him.
I'll leave you to say that.
So, what is a commercial that you just get fucking tired of seeing? It could be
God damn
on
it.
the internet. It could be just any ad that just drives you fucking bananas.
Fuck Amy McGrath.
Yeah.
Well, that's all
in
political.
all
her.
fairness, yes, I'm
Yeah,
with you,
let's
but just the
exclude-
political
Okay,
stuff.
I'm sorry.
Let's
That's the
exclude
first thing
them.
that came to my mind.
Because those are not permanent. Those are
Okay,
every now and then.
that stupid little fuck, that Mayhem.
No,
The
Mayhem. Mayhem?
Oh, I
Fuck
love
yeah,
those.
Fucking hate him. Cannot stand
I love
it.
Mayhem. I hate Flo.
yeah.
See, I fuck with Flo.
God.
She's so witty and smart. That dude's just.
Really?
Is that why you like me?
Oh yeah, you're related
How-
to Flo, ain't you?
How is? In what way is she witty and smart?
Well, I mean, she's not smart, and she's not. She's okay. She's
Mayhem
Cute.
pretending to be a raccoon,
Yes.
eating the insulation.
Tearing
That's
up the
fucking
car.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Shit
those
is
commercials
great.
are great.
okay. Whatever.
I mean, I would keep those.
Sorry.
I like how he says he hates it, and then we're describing the commercial, and he's dying
He's
laughing.
over here giggling.
I was
yes.
thinking of the progressive
He was
commercial,
thinking
or
of
not
Flo,
progressive,
yeah.
but
Thinking of that stupid lizard, because he can eat shit too.
Geico, yeah.
Yeah.
you don't like Geico.
No.
See, he does the
I
progressive.
liked the cavemen the first time around,
Yeah, the caveman was good.
and then they really ruined it by trying to bring him back.
See, fuck Mayhem.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but it did so good that other ones are following suit with having their little animals.
Yeah.
The emu, lemur.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm
And the
Cassie likes
general. I hate that fucking general
Yeah, the
commercial
general
too.
is.
Go to the general. Save some time.
It
Fuck
is on
you,
Fox a
copyright.
lot.
But it worked.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the thing. All of these ads suck as far as they're annoying as hell. But we're sitting here talking about it, and we're telling all of our tens of listeners, as Dustin would say, all about these ads. So
Yeah, clearly.
they're
But the thing
effective.
is-
they're effective as hell. If they weren't effective, they wouldn't be there.
But the thing, though, is like we're only naming insurance,
That is
and
funny.
it plays non-fucking stop.
Yeah.
well, mine would be the Verizon commercials. I really don't like them.
Well, which
I
one?
I do like the new AT&T commercials.
I like the are we there yet? Or not? Can you hear me now, guy? I like that shit.
First time around.
He's Sprint.
Yeah. Yeah, but he used to be Verizon, right?
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
I
yeah.
think he's saying he
Older
likes him as
commercials.
Sprint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the other way, and that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna go with like, and still to this day, and it even kind of applies in my job because people get settlement and they'll come buy a house. Is it's my money and I want it now?
You hate that commercial?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm
oh,
going the
okay.
other way with it. Like
J.G.
I still
Wentworth?
to this day love those commercials.
J.G.
Can't
Wentworth.
change the question.
On every question, James.
You can at least wait till the end. And
I don't
say,
think I
on the
can think
flip
of
side
anything
that.
besides insurance commercials.
You're right. I mean, those are the ones that drive me the
Those are
craziest.
the ones that can afford to run commercials.
Yeah, because it's a fucking crime. Speaking of a crime, I know Tyler more so than the other three. Not huge in the NFL, watching the NFL. I don't know if you started because you know we're going to have conversations about it. But have you seen the fines for not wearing a mask that the coaches have gotten?
I didn't see Pete Carroll's.
I haven't
about it.
seen
Heard about
the
it.
fines.
Three coaches?
I have seen that they got fines, but I didn't even look into it enough to see what
The-
the fines were.
The coaches individually got $100,000 for not wearing their mask.
That's chump change.
And the team got $250,000, so $350,000 a piece
That doesn't seem significant enough.
How?
for not wearing.
It's
Hey,
ridiculous.
the
But
reason that
the
I
much
think it's
money as they make.
No, I understand.
Ticket
that
prices
on
are
scale.
low right now, man.
Yeah, they're zero.
yeah. they're-
They're eight
Um,
again.
So, but the reason I say this is these dudes are tested
Oh,
literally every single day.
Yeah.
And they're around people who are also tested every single day.
It's a great point you brought up,
Why
Dustin.
do
It
they have
is
to
all
wear the
ridiculous.
fucking
Thank you for
mask?
saying that. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I literally
But
saw
it's
an
almost
article
over.
today.
Yeah, but
Another month. It's almost over.
I'll play devil's advocate here, and if they're not forced to wear it, it's like encouraging the fan base to not wear it.
But the
as
players
well.
don't have to wear it. It's just the
Okay,
coaches.
I'm going to
just
jump
the
in
coaches.
here. I really want to bring this up. Did you see the KHSA thing today about high school
What?
basketball?
What does that stand for?
Basically, it may have been yesterday, who cares? But basically, the announcement made was for high school sports. They have decided
A coin flip?
they
It's gonna
think
be
that at the
tip-off?
beginning of the game where they do tip-off is too likely to spread COVID, they should do a coin flip.
And-
It's not like they're right in their fucking faces the
When they're
rest
playing
of the game,
defense and-
playing defense, posting up. But nah, the tip-off definitely is going to spread germs.
I mean, I can again
Don't you
devil's
defend it.
advocate here. 90% of the time, defense they're not face to face. They're
Yeah, they
close
are.
as fuck, but they're not. Only when they're shooting on
Well,
the
not
shooter
only that,
alone.
if I'm dribbling,
watching where the ball
you're
is.
you're aiming
Right,
at me.
that one part, but you can't. There's no way to change that unless you're just saying, "Oh, you can't guard the guy with the ball," but that would be terrible.
Yeah.
But
That would be
if,
fun.
if you are eliminating as much as you can, that is the only time that they are face to face that it doesn't actually change the game that much.
Well, when you're talking about that, though, I did legitimately see an ad, like a post. It might not have been ESPN. It might have been like the joke ESPNs. Or not joke, but just one of the other ones.
Yeah,
and
the
it literally was
fake
like,
Sports Center.
Andy Reid is using this special defogging spray on his mask. And I'm like, is this really fucking news?
Did you see Bill Belichick's way of getting around it? Because the rule to
You know
wearing
he's a genius. He's got an idea.
it was awesome. He ended up having to change it because
course.
the NFL saw that he was too smart. And I hate to admit that because I hate the Patriots. But, you know, if you go to Walmart or anything, the normal move is somebody will pull the mask down under the nose so you can breathe. Well, the rule in the NFL was that you had to wear it over the ears and it had to be covering your nose. So he folded the bottom up so his mouth was exposed. And I
he
mean,
is a
hats
genius,
off
man.
to you. I mean,
Holy fuck, that's amazing. He's got to be my favorite all-time coach.
and I
mean,
hate
just-
him.
The man
that's
finds
you.
a way.
He is you if you were a football coach. He is. Is he not?
Are you saying I'm your favorite person?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That is.
Yeah.
that's you. That would be you, Dustin. That would just fucking snot ass little. Yes, you would. You're the Bill Belichick.
To the
coach.
letter of the law.
I do wear cutoff
You
sweatshirts.
wear cut off sweatshirts.
I'm actually wearing one on the beach right now. If you're wondering, because
Hey, he's gonna have to send us. He's gonna have to send us that pic so we can post it for the
I'll
fans.
Better log into the Snap and give us an update.
Oh, yeah.
while you're there.
so I want to hit you guys with some local news.
Lord.
I'm not gonna say names. I don't think any of our tens of listeners would tell on us, but just in case, you know, there's some slander issues here. But I'm just gonna give you the gist. Mostly nude couple arrested at pool store.
I love this. Me and Tyler were talking about this.
The names were in the article, right? Or
Right.
Do you know the people?
No, I don't. But
Do I
Yeah,
know?
so there's
they're
it can't be-
innocent until proven guilty.
right? But if the
it
names
made
were
the
released
news,
on the
yeah.
news, then
I'm still not saying it. You can say them if you want.
I don't
sent-
know who they are.
I sent Tyler a picture.
I can let you read this
Yeah.
if you want to.
I mean, is it anybody that us and or our listeners?
I didn't know
would
who they were.
I don't know. 30 years old. It's in
Didn't
our
look
demographic.
familiar.
I'm 31.
I saw this article. I sent a screenshot of it to Tyler, and the comment, of course, is always the best part is reading the comments on articles. One of the comments, you know, after that heading was like, there has got to be a country song in here somewhere.
So anyway, the story is, an alarm went off at Aloha Pools and Spas.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen the
No,
story?
I have not seen the
Okay,
story.
good. So the security company does its normal where it calls the business to see if everything's okay, and the woman answers the phone, and they're like, "Who are we speaking with?" And she gives her name, not a fake name, and they could tell she was nervous. They went ahead and alerted the police, and
So they called the place of business.
yeah, it's normal. Like
Just to make sure, hey.
at our work,
Yeah.
it does the same thing. First,
Yeah.
it calls the place of business.
AT&T, Circuit City, all the same way.
So that way, if like I was going in and I couldn't get the alarm to shut off
Right.
to make sure it's not a false alarm.
So they don't have to send. Yeah.
Because they
So,
charge you
Like-
for that.
like, surely then there's like a question or code
Right,
word
exactly.
or something you gotta.
And this
Authorized
woman did
users.
not have any kind of authorization. So anyway, the cops show up and find her mostly naked inside the store, and a man in one of the pools over the fence, butt ass naked. And they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he's like, "Well, me and these two chicks." The one, I guess, ducked out when the alarm started going off. We're at a bar next door, and we decided to go for a dip, and went skinny dipping in the pools at the pool store, and got arrested for it.
That's the most Western
Man, just trying
Kentucky
to bust
shit.
a nut. They're going to take him to jail over it.
Yeah, they were charged with
Oh, they did get charged?
burglary, alcohol intoxication, and there's also a warrant charge in there. So you may know her, Cody.
Yeah.
Tyler, you got anything for us? Because I'm running dry over here. We're on a short week, so
Yeah, I got at least one more. Who is a fictional character that was absolutely useless, like to the plot, to the story, like as a character, they just didn't benefit the story at all.
Aquaman.
Aquaman?
In the Justice League. In the context of his own movie, obviously there was a point, but like in the group, he was always fucking worthless.
I actually haven't seen Justice League.
Yeah. In Justice League, they make him like he's okay, but Jason Momoa, awesome. Justice League movie blows because it's DC.
I could beat him in axe throwing though.
Yep.
And
You
look
seen him
better
in
doing
Frontier though?
it.
Like
I dare.
he's in a movie about him throwing fucking axes.
Yeah,
basically.
I've seen him on Ellen doing it too, and I know I can beat him. Bring it, Momoa.
He's a fucking meme. That's all that dude will ever be.
He's also
And
Khal
movie
Drogo.
star.
Yeah, and
That's all that boy will
Rich.
never make it in Hollywood. That's a tough one because I've thought, why the fuck is this guy? Why is this even a character? But I can't.
I'll go ahead again, like a person that comes up with questions and has time to think about it. I have an answer for this, Dustin.
Yeah, fuck off.
I'm gonna go with Mark Brandanowitz from Parks and Rec.
You're right. He is kind of useless, except for in the very beginning, whenever she needs him to get the show really moving.
Maybe, but I don't know that it actually progresses the story any. Like
No,
there-
it just starts the
it-
story.
right, but that's what I'm saying. Like it could have been anybody other than him. It does him as a character. Doesn't matter who it was. If you don't have him,
Well, yeah,
doesn't
I
change
mean,
anything.
that's true. I guess she could have gone to anyone in the city hall and
Right.
it would have worked, but I'm not. I get it.
Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade. Everything would have happened without him.
I think that makes him pretty useful.
No, everything would have happened exactly the same
okay.
without
I
him.
see.
Cody, are we good on that one?
I don't know. I hate the mom on Mrs. Doubtfire, but she's kind of needed.
That's 100% relevant in order to have the
Yeah,
dad
yeah,
that was
yeah.
posing as a babysitter.
yeah. You got me
I
there.
don't think that's useless at all. It is a lot on the spot. Maybe I should have gave you that one ahead of time. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
What about Jar Jar
think-
Binks?
No.
Definitely necessary.
Dudley.
Really?
Yeah, he's
100%.
evil. Like, I'm just waiting for that.
Dudley on Harry Potter.
Don't know what that means.
What?
Dudley,
Oh,
the little boy.
I know who Dudley is.
Yeah, I don't think
he's
that-
like very important character in the end. No, wait a minute. You're talking about the
I'm talking about
goofy
the
cousin.
Yeah, the cousin.
I'm sorry. Yes. No. Yeah. Okay.
who do you think?
Probably.
Draco?
No, not no.
I mean, with a D.
What's
I
the
don't-
one? The
oh.
one without the memory.
Neville?
I was Neville. I got those two confused for like
Yeah.
half a second, and then no. Yeah. No, Dudley is kind
Was-
of meh.
Longer than half a second.
Yeah, longer than that. Anyway, Cody, there's something really important here that we hadn't discussed. You brought it up in the intro.
Oh yeah, we had a sad day. Some old lady in a fucking robe died, and it's apparently supposed to mean something. I don't know.
All right.
I'm kind of interested.
RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Very important,
Very respected.
respected
Did
Supreme
a lot
Court justice.
for women's rights. Yeah, and your group, the
Yeah.
alphabet group.
Yeah.
The
All the-
LGBT.
all the
I
letters.
shouldn't have probably called her an old bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's too
told
late
you
now.
not to, and you were like, "That's the only way I'm doing this."
Okay,
That
we're
really
gonna
happened.
leave that. Yeah. Okay.
But she died, and the issue is
of
that,
old age.
yes,
Okay.
of
She
old
was older
age.
Not Corona?
She wasn't
No,
killed,
she
like
was
you
old as
suggested
sin.
earlier. So there are now 8 Supreme Court justices, where there are
Supposed to be
normally
9.
9, and
didn't
that's
know
important for a tiebreaker. Okay, if some case should come up and there are opposing views. So with the
Like
election,
Ross versus Wade.
close,
Like,
close
what?
enough. Let's just give it to him.
Yep.
Yes, that's it.
Roth versus shut up.
Wait, what?
Roth versus Wade.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Right there. He got it right the first time. But yes, essentially, should there be a court case that goes to the Supreme Court and there are conflicting views amongst the judges, which often happens, it's not always a unanimous decision when they make a ruling.
I would think rarely it is. Otherwise, it wouldn't have made it that far.
It's often not a one-off.
Not one persuasion.
But anyway, so with the election being so close, one party is saying, hey, you definitely should not, the president should not nominate somebody and try to get that pushed through. And then the other party is saying, no, we should totally do that. And so that's going to be
Who's
interesting
right and
over
who's
the next
wrong?
few
Hasn't
weeks.
he also already appointed?
Yeah,
Like,
Kavanaugh.
was it just the one?
Judge Kavanaugh.
Yes. I think it's just one.
I'm
Who's
not
the
100%
judge
sure.
that got-
I know there's one.
Yes,
I was thinking maybe
that's
2.
the one. It's who you're thinking of, Cody, without even saying it.
But that was
OJ?
No, okay, definitely not what
Oh.
Cody was thinking about. That was Johnny Cochran. He's dead.
Oh.
Judge Ito.
Yes, and that was the judge, yes.
Okay.
But anyway, big deal because theoretically, and it's really not even theoretical, whether it is a conservative or a more liberal judge appointed to the court could have impact over Roe versus Wade or a number of issues that affect our country, and there are great debates on whether
So
that be
some of the shit
immigration,
could be
gun
get
control,
overturned?
abortion.
Oh yeah, all of it. I mean,
Yeah,
it could all be retried
because they are on there for life, basically until they decide to retire or they die. They're there.
or they're killed.
Yeah, and his
So, like,
first
that'd be
appointment.
That would be death.
His first appointment was
Killed to
a
death.
quote unquote retirement scenario.
Yeah.
Been reading some stuff on that.
Yeah.
That
So it's very, and I'm going to be from experience because political science was what I originally went to school with, and I have a little bit of knowledge around this particular topic. For the most part, it's basically whichever party is in power does this. In the scenario where this happens, it's been
And-
done basically
and
every time,
the
and just
reason-
when it happens to who it happens, the argument is reversed.
The reason that it's more of a big deal this time than normal is because our dying wish was no one would be appointed until the next election was over. And when Barack Obama was president, there was a hole to be filled, and Mitch McConnell, who's a Republican,
Oh yeah, I love Mitch.
waited like 20 months before he would okay it.
Again, this has been done by both parties.
I'm
Yes,
not.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that that's why it's becoming a huge thing because Trump wants to announce them now when we're a month and a half away from an election or a month away from election, and they're saying nope. We waited when Obama was in office. We should wait now. So it's just. It's a reason to argue.
It's politics. It's
it
literally
is.
That's
But,
so
I mean,
fucking
I feel like
exhausting.
This one is a little more heavy than usual. I mean,
Why so? Because it was her dying wish,
no,
or because
not even the dying wish.
For the
And-
record, she has words that conflict that dying
yeah,
wish.
absolutely.
So
And I mean, and
throwing
then
that out there.
also,
But we all do.
and then also, Obama tried to get her to retire during his term
Right.
because she's not been in good health for a long
No,
time.
she-
Which is-
basically because they didn't want this to happen.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just to be fair.
That is exactly the reason.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. But then she regretted her decision and now says, "Oh, please wait till
Mhm.
next time." And I mean, who knows? Next time
It's going
may
to
still
be
be Trump's, but
it is going to become one of the key topics of the election, one way or the
yeah.
other.
oh, absolutely. The issue right now is with him having that extra seat in there, stacking the Supreme Court that way. If he decides to fight the results of the election, if he doesn't win on paper, there's already been a lot of stuff that I don't know the validity of it all. I didn't look into it that much, but there's already a lot of speculation, and even coming from his campaign team,
I've heard this. Yeah.
that he has already got a contingency plan of if he loses the election, how to still maintain.
In all fairness, this election is very, because of COVID and because of all of
the mail-in votes, I think,
the mail-in votes, they've basically
pretty
That was
shady as
step one
shit.
of the plan, though,
But he doesn't want it.
to invalidate.
Yeah,
Because the only people that are going to do the mail-in votes are the Democrats, because they're the only ones that think the virus is real, because it's a fucking
But
hoax
it
by
does
the
seem kind of
Democrats.
shady that anybody can
it's,
mail in a vote. You have to go to the grocery store.
Well-
You can go, and I'm not trying to lean one way or the other.
Right.
I just think that it's kind of ridiculous that
Right, but
if the masks work, if
I mean, if you
hand
had-
sanitizer works,
if you had any integrity, would you not just wait till all the bullshit's over after the election and then do it? Like if you're
No,
already that confident,
He don't have that
Then-
integrity though.
No,
That's
I said if.
Yeah.
and again,
but that's one of the arguments.
Well,
is he is this,
and I'm going to argue here because I feel like I have integrity, and both sides do this every time this happens.
I'm not saying he doesn't have the right to do it.
Mhm.
Like it's constitutionally.
He's
Senate-
president until he's not president. That's the way I look
Absolutely. But if he was that confident that he's going to win this election, and why would you not show that integrity to,
Because-
if nothing else, to piss off those other people that are saying you're only doing this because of this? Then wait until you win, and then that's
yeah. But if
really
you
dick
feel like,
energy, yeah.
That's-
but if you feel like that you're getting, you feel like that the other team is cheating before you start the game, then don't you want to try to help yourself?
Well, let me say one thing, and I'm just going to say about the mail-in votes thing. I'm not picking sides here, and I'm not making an argument one way or another.
That's how I am. I'm
well,
all hypothetical.
The
here.
comment I was going to say is more of a the word was right there and I lost it. More of a not strategic, like a logistics point of view. One of the comments is, and multiple news media outlets have already said, even if, let's say, Trump wins the election on election day, we may not, quote unquote, know the results of the election for weeks because of the mail-in ballots and counting them. That is an argument that they are basically saying it doesn't matter if he wins election night. It might be a month before we know that Biden really won. So, again, that's all I was saying about that.
I mean, I've seen it the opposite way.
Right. It just depends on if you're watching Fox or if you're
It
watching.
does, absolutely, because everything I've seen says that even when he loses election night, he's going to say I didn't lose because all these votes.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair
But
enough.
Yeah,
we
it goes
all
both
know
ways.
that there's always been
That's the issue. There's literally nowhere you can go
to get
just
straight
get
news.
Facts.
Yeah.
Not even news, just facts.
Right.
It's all
Dude, watch
news,
that.
but
What's that the social experiment, whatever, on Netflix? That documentary.
Yeah, because you love Netflix.
So
Well,
Joe
hey,
Jorgensen's going to win, so I guess it's all going to be irrelevant anyway. Right?
Fuck Trump.
No, he said Joe.
Fuck Biden.
He said Joe.
Joe Jorgensen.
That's what he said.
I
I know.
said Joe Jorgensen's going to win,
that's what
so
he's
it's
saying.
not going to be a
Fuck
matter.
all the others.
I'm saying
That's
fuck all
it.
the others.
Oh, okay.
Don't hate me just because I said fuck Trump. I said fuck the other one too.
No, I agree. Fuck them all. Fuck politics. I hate it.
It's so shitty.
I think we can all agree that none of them care about any of us.
No, just make us a communist.
Wait.
Oh, that's more up.
Tyler
Tyler's
perked
alley.
up, but
Hey, everybody fucking.
I don't know.
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
right.
Everybody
We
in a
all-
row.
We get it.
I'm more of a everybody zap, 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 but whatever.
So, I said something about this a few weeks ago. We're hitting spooky season.
We are.
It's gonna
We're
be
getting there.
it's gonna be the 1st of October, which is the spooky month. I've got a couple ghost stories. Do y'all want me to read some ghost stories?
I think this is a good idea. I think you originally pitched the idea of just telling a story.
Yeah, I didn't
that
want it
just
to be
being
the
this.
whole episode.
No,
But-
that was the original pitch. Was the whole episode?
No,
That was
I wanted it to be an add-on, but
Then I must have misunderstood.
Yeah, I
thought-
misunderstood
I thought
it too.
you were
I
saying
could have said it wrong. Usually, whenever
you
we
may have
leave
been a
here,
pissy Dustin that day too.
We're
so-
super sober when
What-
we
what does
leave.
that mean?
Always when we're driving.
Every now and then, Cody knows.
What?
He was not paying attention.
there's never been a pissy Dustin. You've never met a happier person than me.
He's so friendly.
No.
Anyway, the way it was originally pitched, I really thought you were saying the entire episode will just switch out. One of us tell a story. I'm 100% sure because you even said it'll just be a mini series.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we could do that too, but no. Here, I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
agree.
tell a couple.
One story per week in October is an excellent idea.
See, these are a couple little short stories. I specifically looked up short stories so that way you could fit a couple of them in there, and they're not terrifying, but they're the kind that make you think. So I'll start off with this one. It's called "The Ghost at Home." Last night, a friend rushed me out of the house to catch the opening act at a local bar's music night. After a few drinks, I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket. I checked the table we were sitting at, the bar, bathrooms. After no luck, I used my friend's phone to call mine. After 2 rings, someone answered, gave out 2 raspy, low giggles, and hung up. They didn't answer again. I eventually gave up as a lost cause and headed home. I found my phone laying on the nightstand right where I left it.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean? Mm-mm.
Nope.
Don't like that one?
Nope.
All right.
That's a little creepy.
Yeah.
So,
Also going to say you could do a little better with your telling of this. Make it a little scary for
A little
us.
spooky.
you know, I've only got one mode. It's this
Pissy.
one. It's this one.
Got him.
Don't fucking knuck over there. All right.
It's too late.
All right. You got Blaine tonight?
Uh-uh.
Well, remember this when you do.
No, dude, don't do no creepy kids shit.
I began tucking my son into bed, and he tells me, Daddy, check for monsters under my bed. To humor him, I look under his bed, and I see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering, whispering, Daddy, there's someone on my bed.
Nope.
I'm going to tell a quick joke. And I don't know, I may have said this on air before. I'm pretty sure I've said this on air before, but it's my favorite meme to send to my dad, and I send it to him all the time. And it's a little meme, and it shows
With the mirror.
the kid's in bed, and he goes, Daddy.
What the fuck do you do?
James is trying to bring humor into it, so he's not scared whenever he goes home,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not right.
Like, well, no, what the fuck do you do? Which kid you trust?
but I don't know.
Mm-mm.
That's the thing.
I mean, I guess
one of
that
those
could
kids
be
isn't really there.
This could roll into a good question here. Suppose
If
you got
you're at
two of
cl-
your kids, one that are identical. What do you ask them that only the real kid would get correct?
Ever since Olivia was little, she has tried to say infinity, but she says it completely wrong, and she calls it 149012.
Excuse me?
Right. So
She's fucking so smart.
so
I couldn't
I'll-
remember that.
she'll say, "Hey, Daddy, I love you 149012." When she means infinity, but she said it for so long that it's just now a thing.
Oh, it's kind of like I Love You 3000 from Iron Man.
From what?
The Avengers
Childish
movie.
Gambino?
No, not what?
I love.
No,
No.
that's
What is that? It's just called 3000, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she'll.
He says
So
that I
no-
love you 3000.
So now that's the thing. We just say, "I love you 149012" instead of infinity.
So you think the clone wouldn't know that?
I don't think it would. That's pretty specific.
I mean, that is a pretty good scenario there.
yeah.
I like it.
What am I asking, Blaine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you call your teacher?
Hey, remember that Fortnite dick punch?
Everybody knows that.
What
It's on the
What if
internet.
the clone is a listener? What if, One of the tens of listeners.
Fuck, I don't know. That's a good one.
Daddy, there's someone on my bed.
So how do you decide?
Anytime he hears me cuss, he laughs. So I'd probably just go, dick. All right.
We all laugh too.
Yeah.
So,
So we're not clones, right? That's what that means.
what about you?
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't listening to any of the stories.
What would you do if there were two Emmelyns to figure out which one's the real one?
What would you ask her?
I know the perfect answer to this, and it would fall for it. I don't know if I've told this on the air, but they have this joke about saying,
Yeah, the picture under the bed.
No.
It's a mirror. Yeah, I get it.
no, you pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you're not supposed to pick your friend's nose. And all I have to say is, hey, Emily, you know what? And she will immediately go, and cover her nose because she's heard me tell that joke so many times. Like, I can't even get 5 seconds into it.
That's fair. But anyway, let us know if you like the scary story ending for the month. It's not going to last forever.
Yeah, just October.
Oh, well, maybe not. I mean, with that kind of attitude.
Yeah, Tyler was very definitive about that.
Well, I hope whoever tells the next story does a more immersive job.
I can only read one way, man.
Hey, I'll do it. I'll come up with the next spooky story.
Why'd you say it like that?
It's spooky.
Sound like a snake.
Oh.
The snake is snake.
Snake is snake.
So, also, if you want another entry into the drawing, comment your favorite moment of the podcast so far. It can be from any episode. It can be from this episode. Hell, maybe it's one from the future.
Yeah.
And we use it.
You're on-
we don't fucking know.
You're that on top of it. You get two entries.
Well, I mean, hey,
Hey, maybe you
they
Googled
can,
it.
They can
Use Google for 5 years
No,
in the
they
future.
they can enter all the way up till the day we draw. So it absolutely could be a future episode.
True. So
I think we do. I think we do need to drop just a central post on our group there and the page.
Do it.
Of hey,
I don't do the social
your-
medias.
leave your favorite moments here. That way they have somewhere to comment. Because
Yeah, that would
I have a
work.
feeling we're having some
Really.
dickheads, though.
That's okay.
Like I don't know, the 2 weeks you guys didn't record.
That'd be fine.
Or the one where Cody was gone.
That was a great episode.
Fuck you guys.
And if they put that, we can let them know that we can have 9s of listeners and they'll fuck all the way off.
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't have a problem telling somebody to eat a bag of flaccid dicks. Just fuck all the way off.
I mean, you do have a problem telling somebody that.
What do you mean? I like to do it a lot.
No, the gentleman that tried to add you on Facebook.
I'm not gonna tell Jesus' brother that
So, Craig?
Craig Christ. Craig Christ would enjoy the podcast.
He would absolutely.
Hey, if you've never listened to Stephen Lynch, Craig Christ, go on YouTube, look it up. You're gonna enjoy yourself, especially if you're an atheist. And
Instead of water into wine, turned
yeah,
it into
Cold Coors Light.
It's great.
Yeah. Had 12. Never mind. But no, tell us your favorite part of the show, moment of the past, or what we do.
Whatever. I mean, the funniest joke you thought, the best question, the best story, just whatever. Just your favorite moment.
That time that Cody ate the hot dog for pennies.
That's
That's
some good
my
times.
favorites.
Yeah, just let us know. Get another entry. We're trying to give you something cool.
Can I drop an entry in there?
Sure, I don't care.
I think my favorite moment is the time that he tells the story about shitting his pants on the side of the road.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
Oh god.
and the jacket.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really torn. It's between that and you losing your shit telling the story about Zane's dad's dick.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
God, that was.
I don't know.
Roger's dick
You-
scarred me for life.
The time y'all tried to trick me and call me out, you were losing it pretty fucking hard. You were in it over there pretty hard.
What was I trying to trick, or what were we tricking you on?
It was when I don't even remember what I actually said, but I know what y'all tried to bleep it out to be.
I don't think that aired.
It didn't air.
Part of it did.
No, we never aired the bleeps. We can.
Did we cut that complete part out?
The implication was a little extreme.
Oh, that's right. We did because that's when all this started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stand by what I said.
I think your exact words were, I said it and I mean it.
That is what you said. We have the clip.
That's good stuff.
Um,
Cody's getting tired over there. He's been tired since I got here.
yeah, his eyes are about to shut.
Yeah.
Red, yeah.
I
he's
can't be
sleepy.
late to work to Arby's again. Good
Are
fire.
you opening tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
Dustin, have a good trip.
Oh, I'm gonna have. Well,
Fuck you.
I assume that I'm gonna have a good trip. We'll see. It's with the
Your
in-laws.
favorite people.
You'll
But-
have fun.
We were gonna take the whole fucking house, guys. Y'all realize that?
Oh, I fucking love it.
Okay, it's not the end of the story or end of the show. I got a quick summary on this fucking trip. So, Cassie asks me, "Do you want to go to the beach?" No, I don't. A couple days later, Dustin, you want to go to the beach? No, I don't. A couple days later, hey Dustin, we're going to the beach. And I'm like, all right. I said, the only catch is we're living in this fucking camper. We can rent a house there. And it's in the same campground. This campground's got like 3,000 campsites and then like 1,000 houses. I might be a little bit off on the houses. There's a bunch of fucking houses though. It's like a whole neighborhood. And I was like, let's rent a house and we'll just go. So there's no stress. We just drive down there. We enjoy ourselves. We come home. We just got the fucking camper hooked up to the septic. We got satellite.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to pull all this shit off. Haul it 10, 12 hours, set it back up. Just 5 days later, come back. And she's like, well, okay. I said, all right, thanks. So I'm looking at the houses to pick from. And I've picked one, and I've got it set up to rent. And she goes and picks up Olivia, and she comes back, and she goes, let's just take the camper. And I said, why? She said, well, it saves us $700. We can camp for $300, or we can get the house for $1,000. I was like, but the stress of taking the fucking camper there and having to deal with it. If something fucks up with it, I've got to deal with it. It's a job. And she's like, oh, let's just rent a campsite. Okay. So I rent the campsite. And I tell her, you realize that if we get rear-ended, if somebody hits the camper, we're homeless. we have nowhere to go. We're living in this fucking thing. And she's like, it doesn't matter. It saves enough money. We'll have everything. We don't even have to pack. It's like, fine. Okay. I rent the campsite and have been bragging to her parents. We're already fucking packed. Just got to hook up to this son of a bitch and we're gone. Knowing that, like, my truck, I'm going to have to get fuel, like, every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's a problem to worry about tomorrow. And Dustin loves putting off Dustin's
Hey,
problems
that's
tomorrow.
Future James. That's his problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
Let him handle it.
anyway, day before yesterday, which would be
Monday.
September 21st,
Mm-hmm.
because y'all are listening to this way in the future. We're leaving in 4 days. She comes to me and she goes, you know, I was talking to my Uncle Scott, and he said, what if somebody rear ends the camper and then we're homeless?
So the exact same thing you said?
Identical. Like, me and him have talked about it, you know, like whenever I'm bitching about it at work.
Oh, so somebody else brought it up, and now it's a good point.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I kind of said this, and she goes, maybe we should just rent a house. And at this point, I've already got the mindset that I'm hauling this motherfucker across the country, and, you know, I'm already gung-ho. I'm doing this. It's me and the podcast. We're going to listen to it the whole way.
The first time he listens.
Yeah, I got to kill some time. So, Anyway, I'm like, no, fuck that. We're not renting a goddamn house. At this point, I'm set in stone. And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's rent a house.
Somebody rents
So-
us and we're fucking homeless.
But see, her parents have what used to be a really nice RV, and it still would be if the right people owned it.
And this one that broke down on the way to Talladega.
No, they've never been to Talladega.
Oh, Daytona.
No,
Oh,
they're Bristol people. It's
Oh,
Bristol,
okay.
baby.
My baby.
But they didn't break down.
Oh,
No, they're the kind of people that, kind of like me and James were just discussing. We're gonna put off tomorrow Dustin or James' problems, and like, there's probably milk in the refrigerator from the last time they went to the beach 3 years ago. Anyway,
They come on the floor.
they don't come on the floor. They might come on the floor, but I decided I didn't. I got to thinking we're gonna drive most of the way there, and then we're stopping and we were gonna camp, and then finish the drive the next morning, right at check-in. Now I got to thinking, fuck, I gotta sleep in that motorhome, and I don't want to sleep in that motorhome. And I was like, we'll just take the camper, Cassie. And she goes, just because you want to sleep in mom and dad's camper? I was like, yeah, mostly because I don't want to sleep in your mom and dad's camper. And, but anyway, I guess I'm sleeping in their fucking camper. And,
It's been a wild ride.
anyway, that's the end of the fucking show.
Well, we're all so sorry that you have to put up with all this just to go on vacation.
Hey,
Yeah.
You have our deepest sympathies.
there's only so much Valium I can take in a day, man.